Hi, I'm Joanie Marx, the three-time international best-selling author and the creator of 3 online courses for Udemy.com. And this is the second of our 7-part series on the 7 myths of love and happiness for the 60 and Me community. This myth, the myth of self-worth, places our everyday life squarely in its crosshairs to be judged and to be criticized. Now, all generations are affected by the myth of self-worth, but it especially affects women over 60, which I detailed in my article for the 60 and Me community, and as we're talking about in this video. Because you can't change what you don't see or you acknowledge. The myth of self-worth exudes and controls our behavior because we actually don't see it and we don't acknowledge it. So in this short video, we're going to expose the myth of self-worth, how it controls us, and how we are going to break free from it. The myth of self-worth creates a formidable obstacle to loving yourself. Based on the belief your sense of worth and value comes from how others see you, the myth of self-worth strips you of your inner power and dims the spotlight on your true, authentic self. From childhood, the myth of self-worth keeps you from developing a healthy, loving relationship with your authentic self. This is because you constantly seek validation from outside sources that you are worthy of being loved, happy, and accomplished. Let's now detail how the myth of self-worth was established and how it was reinforced in women over 60. The myth of self-worth was established and reinforced early on in our lives, and it took shape through family dynamics, education, and society. Each instilled their rules for how to feel worthy of love, happiness, and security. If you broke those rules, your sense of worthiness took a direct hit, as you may have been shamed and blamed back into conformity. When the myth of self-worth is intertwined with the myth of scarcity, your perceived options for love, security, and happiness appear to get even more limited as you age. While this may appear to be true, based on your perception of reality, it can be changed. A critical step to change what you expect from your outer reality is gaining clarity on how self-worth was turned inside out for so many women, perhaps even for yourself. A lot of women over 60 were raised and educated during an era where love, happiness, and security required strict conformity to other people's needs. In most cases, what was needed from women, be it in your family, romantic relationships, or at work, was to make other people feel good about themselves. How this myth affects us and others in our lives was going to be illustrated in the next 2 slides. To make others feel good is a wonderful gift, but when your own sense of well-being is sacrificed for the good of others, no one benefits. For many women our generation, feeling worthy and good about yourself was directly tied to how others around you felt. This creates unhealthy, codependent relationships. It is where the idea of feeling loved, valued, and happy was akin to a roller coaster ride across the vast spectrum of emotional highs and lows. Now, I would like to share with you 3 steps to strengthen and improve your self-worth. And these are detailed in the article for 60andMe as well. How you feel about yourself from the inside is directly related to what you expect from your outer reality. In the article this video is attached to, I detailed 3 surefire ways to change your outer reality to the one you desire and ensure your sense of self-worth is impossible to shake. Be present with your thoughts. 2, trust your authentic voice. And 3, connect with your inner child. These 3 steps are designed to help you take back your inner power that was unknowingly given away to outside influences. I invite and encourage you to read the article for details on each of these 3 steps. One of the challenges, especially for women over 60, is to truly listen and trust their true, authentic voice. Your true, authentic voice carries a distinctly different vibration and tone than the voice of fear or unworthiness. Your inner voice speaks to you from a place of true love. Therefore, it is the voice of authenticity. But having tuned out your inner authentic voice for so long, you may not consciously hear it or even trust it. I'm going to guide you now through an empowering action item for observing your inner dialogue. We will conclude with 10 inspiring affirmations for overriding the myth of self-worth. The action items and the affirmations give you an opportunity to pay attention and listen to what you say to yourself and challenge your inner critic's negativity. And please say the affirmations out loud so you will actually hear your true, authentic voice. The more times you repeat these affirmations, the stronger the connection is going to be made between your everyday life and the supported voice of your true, authentic self. Create some time to consciously observe how your inner critic speaks to you through the myth of self-worth via your inner dialogue. And some tips for observing your inner dialogue. Issues with self-worth and the voice of your inner critic are easiest to spot while engaging in daily routines. Observe your thoughts when you're bathing, brushing your teeth, putting on makeup, driving, or even with small talk with others. Pay close attention to when and how your inner critic talks you out of doing things you truly desire. When you are experiencing challenges to your self-worth, say the following: I am confident. I am loved. I am powerful. I am authentic. I believe in myself. I am gifted and talented. I'm worthy of my desires. I trust my inner authentic voice, and I'm always connected to true love, and everything works out for me. Thank you for watching this video and reading the article. If you'd like more information on the 7 myths of love and happiness, please go to udemy.com, and the online course is called Finding True Love. And the next time together, you and I are going to explore the myth of love. So remember, look into your mirror every day and smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. Thank you and all my best.